What's this? Who do I see? Ivan Vasilovich. I'm so glad. How are you?
Thank you, and how may you be getting on?
Oh, we just get along to your prayers and so on. And, oh, please, sit down. Now, you mustn't forget about your neighbors, Ivan Vasilovich. But why are you so dressed up? Dinner coat, gloves, fancy shoes? Can you be going anywhere, my darling?
No, I've come only to see you, honored Stepan Stepanovich.
But so fancy, as if you were going to a New Year's Eve ball.
Well, you see, it's like this. I've come to you, honored Stepan Stepanovich, to trouble you with a request. And not once or twice have I already had the privilege of applying to you for help, and you have always, so to speak, I must ask your pardon, I'm getting excited. I shall drink some water, honored Stepan Stepanovich.
He's come to borrow money. He shan't get it. What is it?
Oh, you see, Honor Stepanich, I beg pardon, Stepan Honorich, I'm awfully excited, as you will please notice. In short, you alone can help me, though I don't deserve it, of course, and haven't any right to count on your assistance, but,
Well, don't go round and round it. Spit it out. Well?
One moment. This very minute. The fact is, I've come to ask the hand of your daughter, Natalia Stepanovna, in marriage.
By Jove, Ivan Vasilovich! Say it again, I didn't hear it all.
Well, I have the honor to ask.
Congratulations, and I'm so glad and so happy. And, well, it's been my continual desire, and I've always seen you as my own son, and may God give you both his help and his grace and so on. And why am I acting like this? I'm completely off my balance with joy and so on. Be right back.
Oh, honored Stepan Stepanovich, do you think I may count on her consent?
Oh, of course, my darling, and as if she won't consent and so on. She's in love, egad, she's a lovesick cat and so on. Won't be long.
Oh, it's cold. Oh, I'm trembling all over, just as if I'd got an examination before me. The great thing is, I must have my mind made up. If I give myself time to think, to hesitate, to talk a lot, to look for an ideal or for real love, then I'll never get married. Oh, and it's cold. Natalia Stepanovna is an excellent housekeeper, not bad looking, well educated. What more do I want? Oh, but I'm getting a noise in my ears from excitement. Oh. And it's impossible for me not to marry. In the first place, I'm already 35, a critical age, so to speak. In the second place, I ought to live a quiet and regular life. I suffer from palpitations, I'm excitable and always getting awfully upset. Well, at this very moment, my lips are trembling and there's a twitch in my right eyebrow. But the very worst of all is the way I sleep. I no sooner get into bed and begin to go off when suddenly something in my left side gives a pull. Oh, and I can feel it in my shoulder and head. I jump up like a lunatic, walk about a bit, and lie down again. But as soon as I begin to get off to sleep, there's another pull. Oh, this may happen 20 times.
Well there,
Oh.
it's you. When Papa said go, there's a merchant come for his goods. How do you do about this
How do you do, honored Natalia Stepanovna?
You must forgive my apron. We're shelling peas for frying. Why haven't you been here in such a long time? Oh, do sit down. Don't you want some lunch?
No, thank you. I've had some already.
Then smoke. Here are the mats. The weather is splendid now. Yesterday it was so wet that the workmen didn't do anything all day.
see, honored Natalia Stepanovna, the fact is, I've made up my mind to ask you to hear me out. Of course, you'll be surprised and perhaps even angry, but it's awfully cold.
What's the matter? Well,
I shall try to be brief. You must know, honored Natalia Stepanovna, that I have long, since my childhood, in fact, had the privilege of knowing your family. My late aunt and her husband, from whom, as you know, I inherited my land, always had the greatest respect for your father and your late mother. The Lomovs and the Chubakovs have always had the most friendly and, I might almost say, the most affectionate regard for each other. And as you know, my land is a near neighbor of yours. You will remember that my oxen meadows touch your birch woods.
excuse my interrupting you. You say my oxen meadows. Are they yours?
Yes, mine.
What are you talking about? Oxen meadows are ours, not yours.
No, mine, honored Natalia Stepanovna.
Well, I never knew that before. How do you make that out?
How? I'm speaking of those oxen meadows which are wedged in between your birch woods and the burnt marsh.
Yes, they're ours.
No, you're mistaken, honored Natalia Stepanovna. They're mine.
Just think, Ivan Vasilevich, how long have they been yours?
How long? As long as I can remember.
Oh, really? You won't get me to believe that.
But you can see from the documents, honored Natalia Stepanovna, oxen meadows, it's true, were once the subject of dispute, but now everybody knows that they are mine. There's nothing to argue about. You see, my aunt's grandmother gave the free use of these meadows in perpetuity to the peasants of your father's grandfather, in return for which they were to make bricks for her. The peasants belonging to your father's grandfather had the free use of the meadows for 40 years and had got into the habit of regarding them as their own when it happened that...
No, it's not at all like that. Both my grandfather and my great-grandfather reckoned that their land extended to the burnt marsh, which meant that oxen meadows were ours. I don't see what there is to argue about. It's simply silly.
I'll show you the documents, Natalia Stepanovna.
No, you're either joking or making fun of me. Unbelievable, Ivan Vasilevich. We've had the land for nearly 300 years, and then we're suddenly told that it isn't ours. I can't believe my own ears. This land isn't worth much to me. It comes to only about 13 acres, and is worth perhaps 300 rubles. But I can't stand unfairness. Say what you will, but I can't stand unfairness.
Hear me out, I implore you. The peasants of your father's grandfather, as I have already had the honor of explaining to you, used to bake bricks for my aunt's grandmother. Now, my aunt's grandmother, wishing to make them pleasant...
I can't make head or tail of all day about aunts and grandfathers and grandmothers. Oxen meadows are ours, and that's all.
Mine.
Ours! You can go on pruning it for 2 days on end. You can go and put on 15 dress jackets, but I tell you, they're ours, ours, ours. I don't want anything of yours. I don't want to give up anything of mine. So there.
Natalia Ivanovna, I don't want the meadows, but I am acting on principle. If you like, I'll make you a present of them.
I can make you a present of them myself because they're mine. Oh, your behavior, Ivan Vasilevich, is strange to say the least. Up until now, we have always thought of you as a good neighbor, a friend. Last year, we lent you our threshing machine, although on that account, we had to put off our own threshing until November. But you behaved to us as if we were gypsies. Giving me my own land, indeed. Certainly, it's not at all neighborly. It's even impudent, if you want to know.
Then you make out that I'm a land grabber. Madam, never in my life have I grabbed anybody else's land, and I shan't allow anybody to accuse me of having done so. Oxen meadows are mine.
It's not true. They're ours.
Mine.
It's not true. I'll prove it. I'll send my owners out to the meadows this very day.
I'll give it to them in the neck.
You dare?
Oxen meadows are mine. Do you understand? Mine.
Please don't shout. You can shop yourself worse than your own house. But here I must ask you to respect yourself.
If it was palpitation, if my whole inside wasn't upset, I'd talk to you in a different way. Oxen Meadows are mine!
Ours!
Mine!
Ours!
What
Mine!
are you shouting about? What's going on?
Papa, please, tell this gentleman who owns Oxen Meadows, we or he.
Oh, my darling, that's easy. Oxen Meadows are ours.
But please, Stepan Stepanich, how can they be yours? Do be a reasonable man. My aunt's grandmother gave the meadows for the temporary and free use of your grandfather's peasants, and the peasants used the land for 40 years and got as accustomed to it as if it was their own. When it happened,
Excuse me, my darling. Let me interrupt. You forget just one thing. My grandfather's peasants didn't pay your grandmother because the land was in dispute. So, and now everybody knows the land is ours. It just means you haven't seen the plan.
I'll prove to you that they're mine.
You won't prove it, my darling.
I shall.
Please don't shout. You won't prove anything by shouting. I don't want anything of yours, and I don't want to give up anything of mine. Why should I? And you should know that if you continue on this manner, I'd much rather give the land to the peasants than to you. There.
I don't understand. How have you the right to give away somebody else's property?
You may take it, whether or not I have the land or the right. Because, young man, I am not used to being spoken to in that tone of voice. I am more than twice your age, and ask that you speak to me without agitating yourself.
No, you just think I'm a fool and want to have me on. You call my land yours, and then you want me to talk to you calmly and politely. Well, good neighbors don't behave like that, Stepan Stepanich. You're not a neighbor, you're a grabber.
What did you say?
Papa, send the mowers out to the meadows at once.
What did you say, sir?
Oxen Meadows are ours, and I shan't give them up, shan't give them up, shan't give them up!
We'll see. I'll have the matter taken to court, and then I'll show you.
To court? You can take it to court. I know you. You're just on the lookout to take things to court, you pettifogger. Oh, all of your people were like that. All of them.
Never mind about my people. The Lamottes have all been honorable people, and not one has ever been tried for embezzlement like your grandfather.
Ah, well, the Lomos have lunacy in their bloodline. All of them.
All.
And your grandfather was a drunkard. Your younger aunt, Nastasia Mihalovna, ran away with an architect.
And your mother was humpbacked. Oh, something pulling in my side. Oh, my head. Oh, help. Water.
Your father was a guzzling gambler.
There haven't been many backbiters to equal your aunt.
Oh, my left foot has gone to sleep. Oh, you're an intriguer. Oh, my heart. And it's an open secret that before the last elections, you bribed. I can see stars. Oh, where's my hat?
It's low, it's dishonest, it's mean.
Oh,
And you're a mean, double-faced intriguer.
oh, here's my hat. Oh, my heart. Oh, which way? Where's the door?
That way.
Oh, I think I'm dying. Oh, my foot's quite numb.
You'll never set foot in my house again.
Take it to court, we'll see.
Devil take him.
What a rascal. What trust can one have in one's neighbors after all that?
The villain, the scarecrow,
Monster. First he takes our land, and then he has the impudence to abuse us.
and that ghost hen, that frozen turnip has found it cheek to come here and make a proposal. What a proposal.
What proposal?
Why, he came here so as to propose to you. Wisdom-faced frump!
To propose to me? Why didn't you tell me so before?
He dresses up in evening clothes. Stuffed sausage?
To propose to me?
Bring whom here?
I'm ill, fetch him!
Oh, what have I done? We've done talk to him yourself. I don't want to.
Oh, my heart's palpitating awfully. Oh, my foot's gone to sleep. Oh, there's something keeps pulling at my side.
Forgive us, Yvonne Vasilevich. We were all a little heated. I remember now. Oxen knows really are yours.
Oh, my heart's beating awfully. My meadows, my eyebrows are all twitching.
Those are yours, yes. Yours. Do sit down.
I did it on principle. My land means little to me, but the principle...
Yes, the principle. Just so. Now let's talk of something else.
The more so as I have evidence. My aunt's grandmother gave the land to your father's grandfather's peasants.
Yes. Let that pass. I'm started. Are you planning on going shooting again soon?
Oh, I'm thinking of having a go at the Blackcock, honored Natalia Stepanovna, after the harvest. Oh, have you heard? Just think, what a misfortune I've had. My dog, Guess, whom you know, has gone lame.
Oh, what a pity. Why?
I don't know. It must have got twisted or bitten by some other dog. My very best dog, to say nothing of the expense. I gave Mironov 125 rubles for him.
Too much, Yvonne Vasilevich.
I think it was very cheap. He's a first-rate dog.
The pod gave 85 rubles for his squeezer, and squeezer is heaps better than Guess.
Squeezer better than Guess? I mean, Squeezer better than Guess.
Of course he's better. Of course, squeezer is young. He may develop it. But on points and pedigree, he's better than anything that even Volchanevsky has got.
Excuse me, Natalia Stepanovna, but you forget that he is overshot. And an overshot always means the dog is a bad hunter.
Overshot, is he? First I hear of it.
I assure you that his lower jaw is shorter than the upper.
Have you measured?
Yes. Now, he's all right at following, of course, but if you want him to get hold of anything...
In the first place, our squeezer is a thoroughbred animal, the son of harness and chisels. Well, there's no getting at the pedigree of your dog at all. He's old and as ugly as a worn-out cab horse.
Ah, he is old, but I wouldn't take 5 squeezers for him. Why, how can you... Guess is a dog. As for Squeezer, well, it's too funny to argue. Anybody you like has a dog as good as Squeezer. You may find them under every bush almost. 25 rubles would be a handsome price to pay for him.
Well, there's some demon of contradiction in you today, Ivan Vasilevich. First, you pretend that the meadows are yours. Next, that Guess is better than Squeezer. I don't like people who don't say what they mean, because you know perfectly well that Squeezer is 100 times better than your silly Guess. Why do you want to say it isn't?
I see, Natalia Stepanovna, that you consider me either blind or a fool. You must realize that Squeezer is overshot.
It's not true!
He is!
It's not true!
Why shout, madam?
Why talk rot? It's awful! It's time your Guess was shot and you compare him to Squeezer!
Oh, excuse me, I cannot continue this discussion. My heart is palpitating.
I've noticed that those hunters argue most who know least.
Madam, please be silent. My heart is going to pieces. Shut up!
I shan't shut up until you acknowledge that Squeezer is 100 times better than your silly Guess.
100 times worse. Be hanged to your Squeezer. His head, eyes, shoulder.
There's no need to hang your silly Guess. He's half dead already. I shan't shut up.
What's the matter now?
Please, tell this gentleman, which is the better dog? Ours, Squeezer, or his Guess?
Stepan Stepanovich, I implore you to tell me just one thing. Is your Squeezer overshot, yes or no?
So what if he is? He's still the best dog in the whole district and all that for so.
Isn't my Guess better? Really now?
Now, calm down. Don't agitate yourself, my God. Your Guess certainly has its good points. He's purebred. And has good feet. And as well sprung ribs. But he has two defects. First, he's old. And second, he's short at the muzzle.
Oh, excuse me, my heart. Let's take the facts. You will remember that on the Marasinski hunt, my guest ran neck and neck with the Count's dog, while your squeezer was left a whole verst behind.
Well, that's because the Count's whip ran hit him with his whip.
And with good reason. The dogs are running after a fox when Squeezer goes and starts worrying a sheep.
It's not true! Now, I'm very liable to lose my temper. Because of that, let's change the subject. Everybody is always jealous of everybody else's dogs. We're all like that. You two, sir, are not blameless. So, let's change the subject before I get angry. After all, I remember everything.
I remember too.
I remember too. What do you remember?
Oh, my heart. Oh, my foot's gone to sleep. I can't.
What sort of a hunter are you? Oh, my heart. Why don't you go and lie on the kitchen oven and catch black beetles, not go after foxes? Oh, my heart.
Yes. What sort of a hunter are you anyway? You should go tracking animals, but no. My heart, it's bursting. No. What sort of a hunter are you anyway? You only go to a hunt to interfere with people and their dogs. Not like me. I'm a real hunter who goes to hunt, and you should stay at home.
Are you a hunter? You only go hunting to get in with the Count and to intrigue. Oh, my heart. You're an intriguer.
What? An intriguer?
Shut up, intriguer.
Boy!
Hot old rat. Jesuit.
I ought to shoot you like a partridge! Now shut up, you fool!
Everybody knows that your late wife used to beat you. Oh, my feet. Oh, my temples. Oh, sparks. I fall. I fall.
Well, you're under the slipper of your housekeeper!
There. My heart's burst. My shoulder has come off. Where is my shoulder? Oh, I die. Oh, doctor.
Boy, pup, milksop, fool, I'm
What sort of a
sick.
hunter are you? You can't even sit on a horse.
Sick? I can't breathe. Oh.
What's the matter with him? Papa, look. Papa. Papa Selevich. He's dead.
Who's dead?
The doctor! The doctor! Papa Selevich!
Here, drink this water. Oh, he doesn't drink. He's good. Oh, what have I done? A gun! A knife! I'll shoot myself! Cut my throat! Ah, what to do? I ruined her life! Oh! He's waking. Here, have this water.
Oh, I see stars. Mist. Where am I?
Well, she's willing. Dad'll take you. She's willing.
What? To whom?
She's willing. Well,
Yes, I'm willing.
Excuse me. What's it all about? Oh, my heart. The stars. I'm happy. Oh, Natalia Stepanovna. Oh, my foot's gone to sleep.
I'm happy too.
what a burden off of my shoulders. Oi!
But still, now, you must admit that yes, it's worse.
Better.
Worse.
What a way to start your wedded bliss. Go have some champagne.
No, he is better.
Worse.
No,
Worse.
well,
Champagne! Champagne! Champagne!
mind to register an oath never to have my hair cut again. It looks as if I've been cropped for the militia, and I was particularly emphatic in my instructions to the hairdresser, only to cut the ends off. You must have thought I meant the other ends. 8 o'clock, I declare. Fate has placed me with the most punctual, particular, and peremptory of hatters, and I must fulfill my destiny. Open locks, whoever knocks.
Good morning, Mr. Cox. I hope you slept comfortably, Mr. Cox.
I can't say I did, Mrs. B. I should feel obliged to you if you would accommodate me with a more protuberant bolster, Mrs. B. The one I've got now seems to have about a handful and a half of feathers at either end, and, well, nothing whatever in the middle.
Anything to accommodate, sir.
Thank you. Then perhaps you'll be good enough to hold this glass while I finish my toilet.
Certainly. Why, I do declare you have had your hair cut.
Cut! It seems to me I've had it mowed. It's very kind of you to mention it, but I am sufficiently aware of the absurdity of my personal appearance already. Now for my hat. That is the effect of having one's hair cut. This had fit me quite tight before. Fortunately, I've got 2 or 3 more. No. Why, this is pleasant. Never mind. This one seems to wobble about quite less than the others. Well, now I'm off. By the by, Mrs. B, I wish to draw your attention to a fact that has been present to me for some time past, and that is my coals go remarkably fast.
Oh, Mr. Cox.
It is not the case only with the coals, Mrs. Bouncer, but I have observed a gradual and steady increase in evaporation among my candles, wood, sugar, and lucifer matches.
Oh, Mr. Cox, you surely don't suspect me.
I don't say I do, Mrs. B, but I wish you distinctly to understand I do not believe it's the cat.
Is there anything else you've got to grumble about, sir?
Grumble. Mrs. Bouncer, do you possess such a thing as a dictionary?
No, sir.
Then I'll lend you one. And if you turn to the letter G, you'll find grumble, verb neuter, to complain without a cause. That is not my case, Mrs. B. Though now we're upon the subject, I wish to know how it is that I frequently find my apartment full of smoke.
Why, I suppose it's the chimney, sir.
The chimney doesn't smoke tobacco, Mrs. B. I'm speaking of tobacco smoke. You're not perhaps guilty of cheroots or cubas,
No, indeed, Mr. Cox.
nor partial to a pipe.
No, sir.
Then how is it?
I suppose, yes, that must be it.
At present I am entirely of your opinion, for I have not the most distant particle of an idea what you mean.
Why, the gentleman who's got the attics, sir, is almost never without a pipe in his mouth. And there he sits, with his feet upon the mantelpiece.
The mantelpiece. Why, Mrs. Bouncer, that seems to me to be a considerable stretch either of your imagination or of the gentleman's legs. I assume you mean the fender of the hob.
Sometimes one, sometimes the other. There he sits for hours and puffs away into the fire.
Ah, so you mean to tell me that this gentleman smoked rather than emulating the example of other forms of smoke and going up the chimney, thinks proper to effect a singularity by taking the contrary direction?
Why?
Then I suppose this gentleman you are speaking of is the very same gentleman I invariably meet going upstairs when I'm coming down, and going downstairs when I'm coming up.
Why, yes.
Judging by his outward man, I would unhesitatingly set him down as a gentleman connected
with the printing interest.
Yes, sir. And a very respectable young gentleman he is.
Ah, well, good morning.
You'll be back at your usual time, I suppose, sir.
Yes, 9 o'clock. And don't bother lighting the fire for me in the future, Mrs. B. I'll get it. And don't forget the bolster. Ah! A halfpenny worth of milk, Mrs. Bouncer, and be good enough to let it stand. I wish the cream to accumulate.
He's gone at last. I declare, I was all a-tremble for fear that Mr. Cox would come in before Mr. Cox went out. Luckily, they've never met yet, and it's not very likely to do so either. Oh, but hang on an instant to lose. First of all, I've got to put Mr. Cox's things out of Mr. Fox's way. And now then to put the key where Mr. Cox always finds it. Oh, I really must beg Mr. Fox not to smoke quite so much. I was so desperately puzzled by what to say when Mr. Cox spoke about it. Now to make the bed. Don't let me forget that what is the head of the bed for Mr. Cox becomes the foot of the bed for Mr. Cox. People's tastes do differ so. Oh, the idea of Mr. Fox presuming to complain about a bolster such as this.
Why don't you keep to your own side of the staircase, sir? It was as much your fault as mine, sir. I say it was as much your fault as mine, sir.
Mr. Fox, what is the matter?
Mind your own business, Bouncer.
Dear Mr. Fox, what a temper you are in, to be sure. Why, I declare you are quite pale in the face.
What color would you have, a man be who's been setting up long leaders for a daily paper all night?
Then you have all the day.
Far be it from me, Mrs. Bouncer, to hurry your movements, but I think it's right to acquaint you with my immediate intention of divesting myself of my garments and going to bed.
Oh, Mr. Fox!
Stop! Can you tell me who that individual is that I invariably meet going upstairs when I am coming down and coming downstairs when I am going up?
The man in the attics.
Well, there's nothing particularly remarkable about him except his hats. I meet him in all sorts of hats. Black hats and white hats, hats with broad brims, hats with narrow brims, hats with naps, hats without naps. In short, I have come to the conclusion that the gentleman must be individually and professionally associated with the hatting interest.
Oh, yes, sir. And, by the by, he has begged me to request of you, as a particular favor, that you wouldn't smoke quite so much.
Did he? Well, you may tell the gentleman, with my compliments, that if he objects to the effluvia of tobacco, he had better domesticate himself in some adjoining parish.
Oh, Mr. Fox, you wouldn't deprive me of a lodger.
It would come to precisely the same thing, Mrs. Bouncer, because if I even detect the slightest attempt to put my pipe out, I at once give you warning that I shall give you warning at once.
Well, Mr. Fox, is there anything else you want of me?
On the contrary, I've had quite enough of you.
Oh, well, if ever. What's next, I wonder?
It is quite extraordinary, the trouble I always have of getting rid of that venerable female. She knows I am up all night, and yet she sets her face against my indulging in a horizontal position by day. And let me see here. Shall I take my nap before I swallow my breakfast, or shall I take my breakfast before I swallow my nap? Or shall I swallow my nap before I... Oh, never mind. Got a rasher of bacon and a penny roll. How sleepy I am, to be sure. I must lie down, so here goes.
Well, wonders will never cease. Conscious of being 11 minutes and a half behind time, I was sneaking into the shop in a state of considerable excitement when my venerable employer, with a smile of extreme benevolence on his aged countenance, said to me, "Cox, I shan't want you today. You can have a holiday." Well, thoughts of Gravesend and back, fare 1 shilling, instantly suggested themselves, intermingled with visions of Greenwich for 4pence. Then came the 2-penny omnibuses and the half-penny boats. In short, I am quite bewildered. However, I must have my breakfast first. That will give me time to reflect. I want a mutton chop, so I shan't want any dinner. Good gracious, I forgot the bread. Hello, what's this? A penny roll. Why, that is lucky. Now for my breakfast things.
Come in. Mrs. Bouncer, if that's you, you needn't be afraid. How long have I been asleep? Well, may as well lay out my breakfast things.
Come in, come in. Who are you, sir?
If you come to that, who are you?
What do you want here, sir?
If you come to that, what do you want? It's the printer, it's the hatter.
Go to your attic, sir.
My attic, sir. Your attic, sir.
The printer, I shall do you a frightful injury if you don't instantly leave my apartment.
Your apartment? You mean my apartment, you contemptible hatter, you?
Look here. I like that. Look here. Mrs. Bouncers' receipt for last week's rent, sir.
Ditto, sir.
Thieves! Murder! Mrs. Bouncer!
Instantly remove that hatter.
Immediately turn out that printer.
Oh, gentlemen.
Explain.
Explain, whose room is this?
Yes, woman, whose room is this?
Doesn't it belong to me?
No.
There you see, it belongs to me.
No. It belongs to both of you.
Both of us?
Oh, no, gentlemen, don't be angry. You see, with this gentleman only being home in the daytime and that at night, I thought that I might venture to... Until my little back second-floor room was ready.
When will your little back second floor room be ready?
By tomorrow.
I'll take it.
So will I.
Excuse me, gentlemen, but if you both take it, you might as well stop where you are.
True.
I spoke first, sir.
Oh, with all my heart, sir. The little back second floor room is yours. Now go.
Go. Pooh-pooh.
Now, don't quarrel, gentlemen. You see, there used to be a partition here.
Then put it up.
Hey, I'll see if I can get the room ready this very day. Now, do keep your tempers.
What a disgusting position!
Allow me to observe, sir, that if you have not had any exercise today, you better go out and take it.
I shall do no such thing, sir. However, don't let me prevent you from going out.
Don't flatter yourself, sir. Hello, that is my roll. Now, if you excuse me, I shall retire to my pillow.
Pardon me, sir, I cannot let anyone rumble my bed.
Your bed?
Yes.
Harkye, sir, can we fight? No. Well then, come on.
Sit down, sir, or I shall instantly vociferate to police.
I say, sir,
Well, sir,
though we are doomed to occupy this very room for a few hours longer, I see no necessity in our cutting each other's throats.
nor do I. It is an operation I should decidedly object to.
After all, I have no violent animosity towards you, sir.
Nor have I any rooted antipathy to you, sir.
Besides, it was all Mrs. Bounce's fault.
Entirely, sir. Entirely.
Very well, sir.
Very well, sir.
Take a bit of a roll, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Do you sing, sir?
I sometimes join in a chorus.
Well, then give us a chorus.
Very well.
Have you seen the Bodgerman, sir?
No, my wife wouldn't let me.
Your wife?
Well, that is my intended wife.
Well, that is the same thing. I congratulate you, sir.
Thank you, sir. You needn't disturb yourself, sir. She won't be coming here. You see, my wife, that is my intended wife, happens to be the proprietor of a number of bathing machines.
Where?
At a favorite watering place? How curious you are.
Oh, no, not at all. Well,
Well, consequently, as the bathing season is luckily rather a long one, we see but little of each other. But as that is now coming to an end, I am daily indulging in the expectation of being blessed with the sight of my beloved. Are you married?
well, me? What? Not exactly.
Ah, a happy bachelor.
Not precisely.
Ah, a widower.
Not absolutely.
Sir, you'll excuse me, but I don't see how you can help being one of the three.
Not it.
No, not you, nor any man alive.
Ah, that may be, but I am not alive.
You'll excuse me, sir. I do not like joking upon such subjects.
I'm perfectly serious, sir. I've been defunct for the last 3 years.
Will you be quiet, sir?
If you don't believe me, I will refer you to a rather large, numerous, and respectable circle of disconsolate friends.
Yes, sir. My very dear sir, if there is some ingenious contrivance by which a man on eve of committing matrimony can leave this world and yet stop in it, I should not be sorry to know it.
Then am I to put you down as not being frantically attached to your intended?
Not exactly, no. And yet I'm only aware of one obstacle to me doting upon her, and that is, I cannot abide her.
Well, then there's nothing more easy. Do as I do.
I will. What was it?
Drown yourself.
Quiet, sir!
Listen to me. 3 years ago, it was my misfortune to captivate the feelings and the affections of a still blooming, though somewhat middle-aged widow at Ramsgate.
Just my case 3 months ago in March.
Well, sir, to escape her importunities, I came to the obligation of enlisting into the Blues or Lifeguard.
A singular
But
coincidence.
they would not have me. They actually had the effrontery to say that I was too short.
I wasn't told enough.
So I obliged myself to content with a marching regiment. I enlisted.
So did
I had no sooner done so than I was sorry for it.
So was I.
Well, my infatuated widow offered to purchase my discharge on condition that I lead her to the altar.
My case.
I hesitated, but at last I consented.
I consented at once.
Well, sir, the day fixed for the happy ceremony at length drew near. In fact, too near to be pleasant. So I came to the conclusion that I was not worthy to possess her. And I told her so, when, instead of being flattered by the compliment, she flew upon me like a tiger of the female gender. I rejoined, and suddenly something whizzed past me within an inch of my ear and shivered into 1,000 pieces. It was the slop basin. I retaliated with a teacup. We parted, and the next morning I was served with a notice of action for breach of promise.
Well, sir?
Well, sir, ruin had stared me in the face. The action proceeded against me which I can't take strides. I took a desperate resolution. I left my home early one morning with a suit of clothes on my back and a suit of clothes in a bundle under my arm. I arrived on the cliffs, deposited my bundle, deposited the suit of clothes into the verge of the precipice, took one look down into the yawning gulf beneath me, and then I walked off in the opposite direction.
Dear me, I am beginning to have some slight perception of your meaning. You ingenious creature, you disappear. The suit of clothes was found.
Exactly. And in the pocket of the coat, or waistcoat, or pantaloons, I forget which, there was a letter with these affecting farewell words. This is thy work, O Penelope Ann.
Penelope Ann! Penelope Ann.
Penelope Ann.
Originally widow of William Wiggins.
Widow of William Wiggins.
Proprietor of bathing
Proprietor of bathing machines.
at Margate.
And Ramsgate.
Why, it must be she. And you are Box, the lamented, long-lost Box.
I am.
And to think I was to marry the very curious creature you so cruelly deceived.
Then you are Cox.
I am.
Heard of it. I congratulate you, sir. Now I think I'm going to take a
So,
stroll.
I will not lose sight of you until I have rejoined you with your intended.
My intended? You mean your intended?
No, yours.
How could she be my intended now that I am drowned?
You are no such thing, and I prefer presenting you to Penelope Ann.
I have no wish to be presented to your intended.
How can that be? You proposed to her first.
What of that, sir? I came to an untimely end, and you popped the question afterward.
Very well, sir.
Very well, sir.
You are much more worthy of her than I am, sir. Permit me to follow the generous impulse of my nature. I give her up to you.
No benevolent being, I would not rob you for the world. Good morning.
Stop!
I can't be hatter, or I shall cut off the lamb and assume the lion.
Who?
An insult to my very face. You know the consequences, sir. Instant satisfaction.
With all my heart, sir.
Mrs. Bouncer.
Mrs. Bouncer!
Mrs. Bouncer.
What is it, gentlemen?
Pistols for two.
Yes.
Stop! You don't mean to say, thoughtless and imprudent woman, that you keep loaded firearms in the house?
Oh, no, sir. They're not loaded.
Produce the murderous weapons instantly.
Hark you, sir. Why do you object to marry Penelope Ann?
As I've already observed, I cannot abide her. You'll be very happy with her.
But happy? Me? With the consciousness that I've deprived you of such a treasure.
Don't think of me, Box. I should be sufficiently rewarded with the knowledge of my Box's happiness.
Don't be absurd, sir.
Don't you be ridiculous, sir.
I won't have.
I won't have her!
A thought strikes me. Say we draw lots for the lady.
That's fair enough, Mr. Box.
Or what say you to dice?
Dice, by all means.
That's lucky. Mrs. Bouncer's nephew left a pair here a week ago, and seeing as he always throws sixes, I suspect they are good ones.
I lost £1.17 and sixpence at last Barnet races to a very gentlemanly-looking man who seemed to have a knack for throwing sixes. Well, I suspected his dice were loaded, and so I offered him an extra £half-crown, and well, he gave me the dice.
Now then, sir.
Very well, sir. Will you lead off?
As you please, sir. The lowest throw, of course, wins Penelope Ann.
Of course, sir.
Sixes.
That's not a bad throw, is it? Sixes.
That's a pretty good one of yours. Sixes.
Sixes.
Those are not bad dice of yours, sir.
Yours are pretty good ones, sir.
Suppose we change.
Very well.
Sixes.
Sixes.
Prove perfectly absurd you throwing sixes in this sort of way, sir.
I shall go on until my luck changes, sir.
Let's do something else. I've got it. Suppose we toss for Penelope Ann.
The very thing I was going to profess.
Where's my tossing ship?
There's my six.
Here it is. Now then, sir. Heads win.
All tails lose, whichever you prefer.
It's all the same to me, sir.
Very well. Heads I win, tails you lose.
Yes. Wiggins, sir.
Very well, go on.
Heads.
Heads.
Aren't you rather tired of turning up heads, sir?
Wouldn't you vary the monotony of our proceedings by the occasional tail?
Heads.
Heads.
Heads. Will you permit me? Your sixpence has got no tail, sir.
Your shilling has 2 heads, sir. Cheap swindler! Is the little back second floor room ready?
Not quite, gentlemen. I can't find the pistols, but I have brought you a letter. It came yesterday by General Post, and I don't know how I forgot it, for I put it so carefully in my pocket.
And you kept it carefully in your pocket ever since?
Oh, yes, sir. I hope you will forgive me, sir. By the by, I paid 2pence for it.
Did you? I forgive you. Margaret. The postmark decidedly says Margaret.
Oh, doubtless a tender epistle from Penelope and...
Then read it, sir.
What, me, sir?
Yes, you don't suppose that I'm going to read a letter from your intended.
That is absurd, sir. It is addressed to you, C-O-X.
Do you think that's a C? It looks to me like a B.
That is utter nonsense. Fracture the seal.
Goodness gracious.
Gracious goodness.
Dear sir, I hasten to inform you of the intelligence of a melancholy accident which has bereft you of your intended. He means your intended.
Oh, no, sir. Your intended. However, it is perfectly immaterial, though she unquestionably was yours.
How can that be? You proposed to her first.
But what of that, sir? Don't let us start again. Go on.
Poor Mrs. Wiggins went out on a short excursion in a sailing boat. A violent squall soon after took place, which it is said upset her, as she was found 2 days afterwards, keel upwards.
Poor woman.
The boat, sir. As her man of business, I immediately examined her papers, amongst which I soon discovered her will, the following extract from which will I have no doubt be satisfactory to you. I hereby bequeath my entire property to my intended husband, excellent but unhappy creature.
Generous, ill-fated being.
And to think I tossed up for such a
I
woman.
think I staked such a treasure on the hazard of a die.
Well, Box, I'm sure I cannot sufficiently thank you for your sympathy.
Oh, and I'm sure, Mr. Cox, you could not feel more. If she had been your own intended.
If she had been my unintended, she was my own intended.
Your intended. Parky, I like that. Didn't you very well just observe that I proposed to her
To
first?
which you very sensibly replied that you would come to an untimely end.
I deny it.
I say you
The
have.
fortune is mine.
Mine!
I'll have
So
it.
will I.
I will go to law.
So will I.
Thought strikes me. Instead of going to law about the property, say we divide it.
Equally.
Equally. I will take 2/3.
That's fair enough. I'll take 3/4.
That will not do. Half and half.
Agreed. There's my hand upon it.
And mine, sir.
Hello, postman again.
Postman yesterday, postman today.
Another letter, Mr. Cox.
Thank you.
2pence more, sir.
I forgive you again. Another trifle from Margate. Goodness gracious.
Gracious goodness.
Happy to inform you, false alarms.
Sudden squall, boat upset. Your widow of Willing Wiggins,
Picked up by a steamboat.
carried into Bologna,
Returned here this morning.
will arrive by early train
I
tomorrow.
will be with you at 10 o'clock exact.
Cox, I congratulate you!
Fox, I give you joy.
Oh, I am so sorry that the most important meaning of the colonial laws will prohibit me from visiting you and your intended. Good morning.
It is obviously for me to retire, not for worlds would I disturb the rapturous meeting between you and your intended. Good morning, sir.
Wasn't our last arrangement that she was your intended?
No, yours.
Yours!
Yours.
Marquis, what is that? A cab has drawn up at the door. It's a two-penny omnibus.
The lady's got out.
There's no mistaking that majestic creature. It's Penelope Ann.
Your intended.
Your intended?
And yours!
She's coming up the stairs.
Hold the door!
Mr. Cox! Mr. Cox!
I've just stepped out!
So have I!
The door is only me, Mrs. Bowser.
Only you? Then where's the lady?
Go!
Upon your honor.
As a gentleman.
Said she's left a note for Mr. Cox.
Give it to me.
Then open the door!
Put it under! Goodness gracious!
Gracious goodness!
Dear Mr. Cox, pardon my candor,
But being convinced that our feelings, like our ages, do not reciprocate,
I hasten to apprise you of my immediate union with
with Mr. Knox!
The little back second floor room is quite ready.
I don't want it!
No more do I!
What shall part
What
us?
shall tear us asunder?
Fox!
You will excuse the apparent insanity of the remark, but the longer I gaze upon your features, the more I am convinced that you are my long-lost brother.
The very observation I was going to make to you!
Oh, tell me, in mercy, tell me, do you have such a thing as a strawberry mark on your left arm?
No.
Then it is you!
We stop where we are.
Oh, of course.
For between you and me, I am rather partial to this house.
Yes, I am beginning to feel quite at home in it.
Everything's so clean and comfortable.
I'm sure that the mistress of it, from what I've seen of her, is very anxious to please.
That she is. And it is my vote, Fox, that we stick by her.
Agreed. There's my hand upon it. Join but yours. Agree that the house is big enough for both of us. And Box?
And Cox.
And Mrs. Bowser.